A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Dear sisters in Islam, the condition of women in Islam is being derogated by many of us because we do not know the truth about what status Islam gives women, being treated with utmost shamelessness by some people who still think they are not worthy of being equal to men. Before the time of Prophet ﷺ, women were treated like cattle and inherited or sold at will. This was we find even today in certain parts of the world where truth has not arrived. After the advent of Islam, the respect given to women were so high that they were considered at par with men in all walks of life. Only their duties differed. Women participated of own free will in major events of Islam, and the respect they were given surpasses all other religions. Both men and women were punished any wrong done by them equally. Allah in Surah Azab declares that not only men but also Muslim women would be given equal reward if they behave with righteousness and taqwa, piety and justice, etc. The wives of Prophet ﷺ were given special status in Islam as mother of Ummah. Women had the right to inheritance, and even the father had no right to marry off his daughter without her consent. Surah Nisa and many other surahs were revealed just for the sake of justice for women. If we go through the history of Islam, we find many numerous hadith scholars being women. The names of Hafsa, Habiba, Maimuna, Salma and Aisha radiallahu are familiar to every student of the hadith as being among the earliest and most distinguished transmitters. Aisha radiallahu was also knowledgeable in arts, medicine and mathematics. She was consulted for the ratio of inheritance after the demise of Prophet ﷺ. Down the centuries, many women Sahaba were considered as custodians of knowledge, and the Muslims benefited from their bayan and were held in high esteem by the judges and jurists of their time. Lack of time does not allow me to narrate all those Muslim scholars of that time allowed to share the dais with their brothers in giving lectures and propagating Islam as best as they could. No one even found it demeaning to listen to a woman. Women and men were considered with equal respect according to their knowledge and character. Allah orders man and woman to lower their gaze for this very reason. This because we Muslims, men and women, are taught to be disciplined and of a higher standard. Even today, there are many teachers, professors, doctors, etc., who are foremost in their profession and work for the benefit of society. In the Muslim countries, none of them are demeaned or looked down upon. This is because Islam teaches man and woman to respect each other, and love of jihad, forcing women and men to change their religion for marriage or otherwise, is forbidden in Islam. When India got independence, Gandhiji's famous words were, "Only if the woman is able to walk the streets adorned in jewels alone at night without being harmed can I agree that India has truly attained independence." This condition we find nowhere except in the Arab world. No country that follows the Sharia law will you find such shameless behavior, because rape and sexual harassment attracts the severest, strictest punishment there. Whether a Muslim or non-Muslim, we find that women are respected and given their due position in society. While rape and flesh trade are rampant in all over the world, we find that Muslims' land had least percentage of such shameless acts. Therefore, even today, when we find anyone criticizing us, our duty is only to respond with kind words, the truth about the status given to women in Islam. In fact, the best way is ignoring such baseless criticism, and if things go beyond limit, we are to seek justice in the court of law and go ahead with our head held high without giving much prominence to such vulgar and some shameful propagations, and try to explain wherever necessary the importance of morality and respect that ought to be shown among the citizens of India. If we want our country to progress further and redeem the respect it has earned over only a few years ago, just let us join hands with like-minded people and develop a nation that is proud of their women and honor them as they could. وآخر دعوانا من الله وصلى الله وسلم على رسول الله والحمد لله.